Chad Noelle and Eddie Owens, 1-2 in the boys 3,200 meters. Chad 9:08, 9:13 for you, right, Eddie? Guys, you let Owens Skeet go as everyone thought we would early on, but then Eddie, you had to do a lot of work to try to string it out, I guess, at the end, and that kind of opened it up for Chad. Guys, just talk about, well, Eddie, you start. Talk about the last maybe 3 laps, because that kind of opened it up for everybody else.
Yeah, basically it was like, we went through the mile around 4:42, which was what I expected. But then for her, it's like race strategy, I guess, was to like, and we ran probably like some 34-second laps, really like picked it up. And I guess my goal is to go with about 4 laps left. So like I swung wide on the turn with 750 to go. And I went to lane 3, tried to pass, but like I got rejected. So I like ran the turn in lane 3, and then the next 2 to 3 laps, actually I guess 2 laps at that point, I just spent every straightaway trying to like pass Skeet. And every single time he'd get to the turn, like right just a shoulder ahead of me, relax, and like I don't know, I relaxed too. And then like, you know, with about 300 to go, he started his kick and just went way wide, and I was like, I mean, if I'm gonna go, I gotta go now. So like I finally passed Skeet, and there was like, you know, there's like a few meters going to the last lap, but it was like I tied up and he sped up. It was crazy.
Chad, were you kind of watching them battle in the front, saying, you know, I'll let them do all the work and get a chance to just go after them?
Yeah, I was expecting either Martin or Eddie to go with like 4 laps to go or something like that, you know. So I figured they do like an extended kick, like 600, 800. So I was kind of ready for that. So when both of them picked it up, I moved up into like 4th, right behind them and Skeet. And then I saw Eddie trying to pass him, so I just moved up a little bit more into lane 1. And then I was waiting for Eddie to go, and then I was going to go behind him and then take off. And he ended up not being able to pass him. And then I tried to pass Skeet, and I had trouble doing it too, because he would speed up.
He tried to hold you off too, yeah.
He would speed up every time we tried to get it, so I like really put the hammer down to get out in front of him. And then I just tried to get as much of a gap as I could.
How confident were you in your kick at the end, being that you haven't raced in about a month? You said you had been having some IT trouble and stuff.
I'm always pretty confident in my kick. I think it's one of the strongest part of my racing. But yeah, I was nervous because our state qualifier meet got canceled, and my knee's been bothering me with the IT band and stuff. So I skipped a couple meets. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't raced like a month, so I was a little bit nervous about that. And then I was really like, I was like wary of Eddie because I knew he was probably the strongest guy in the race. Yeah. How he ran last week at Brooks.
And you're having a pretty nice indoor season with the Millrose Mile and now a state championship. Just talk about what this means for you.
It's huge because it's my first federation championship. I was really ticked about what happened last year in the 2 mile. I was mad at myself. So that was really huge motivation for me to train really hard.
What happened last year in the 2 mile?
I celebrated a little bit early, and Otis ducked me at the line. Yeah. I was really just so mad at myself. So he used that as motivation to train for the class since that. And I was really focused on getting a federation title indoor.
Well, it worked really well. Thanks a lot, guys. Chad Noelle, Eddie Owens, 1-2 in the boys 3,200. Congratulations, guys.